did this film find its way on Netflix? The film is one of the worst film ever produced, ever directed, and I was beginning to question Netflix like how. Boss is a Ghanaian film produced and directed by Kofi Asamoah of Kofas Media and Peter Sedufia of OldFilm Productions. And voila. Now, I have a whole lot of problems as far as this film is concerned, guys. Oh my God. My God. I am not. How did this film find its way on Netflix? Now, the first question I'll go for ask that. By the way, this film is leaving on January 11th, right? I think it was released 2019 or so. So if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out, right? But the film is horrible, boring. Their performances, I want Divex. I want Joe Divex. Mama, see, that's. Where do I start from? Okay, real quick. Now, Boss is a film. It's about two young ladies, Kiki and Bibi, who who do everything possible to save their mother's life. Right? Unfortunately, she's gonna die. Now, Kiki and Bibi. Hey, different effects. The film vex. Alas, I question my life. Guys, I literally had to hold my eyes like that because just to watch this film, just so I could be able to review it. The film is one of the worst film ever produced, ever directed, and I was beginning to question Netflix, like, how did this film, because there's a lot of great films on Netflix, how did this particular one make its way on Netflix to the point it's been there for a couple of years? How? What did they do? What did they give you? It's not Netflix worthy, and I'm saying it with my full chest, honey. Okay. This is how the film starts. I think it's Bibi. Bibi is, there's an angry mob, they're following her, and I was captivated. I was like, wow. See, this is not it's not a normal Ghanaian production. You see, if you watch it, you might even confuse it for Nollywood. I'm not trying to give Nigerian credit, but you can tell. You know how Nigeria they do their own film. You know how Ghanaian they do their own film, right? When you take a look at the very first scene, it's showing Nigerian now. Like, she's running, there are people following her, she's dressed like a gangster, and apparently she beat up somebody, right? So the angry mob, they're angry, they're trying to catch her to revenge and all. So she rushes to her mother's shop, and then the mother tries to, calm the people down, like, can you guys do and stuff? So she succeeded. And then shortly later on, her other sister came and joined her, Kiki. She too is in trouble. And then Bibi, being the elder sister, said, oh, she's going to revenge. She's going to fight for the sister. And then the mother is trying to calm the both of them. Like, you don't have to do, you don't have to. There's this struggle. Now, Bibi, very hot-headed, refuses to be calmed. She tells her mother, I've never lost a fight, and it's not going to begin now, So you know how stubborn kids can be, right? She's a bit quick-tempered and all. So she rushes out like, no, mama, you will not stop me. So and then this younger sister was trying to follow her, but the mother was begging. You said they stole your phone. I'm going to buy you a new phone. They stole your money. I'm going to give you money. The sister said, nah, mama, I won't buy that particular phone. You know how it can be. And then she struggles with the mom, and then she pushes the mother. The mother falls, and she went unconscious. So that's what the film. So now they have to save the mother's life, because when they take the mother to the hospital, the doctor starts demanding, I think, for 20,000 Ghana Cedis to save the mother's life. Apparently, there's an operation she has to undergo, and it's going to cost them a lot. So now Bibi would go from one place to the other. Bibi and Kiki, the sisters, right? The two girls, they'll meet their uncle, who is the leader of a gang of the sort, right? And then the uncle would refuse to help because, according to the uncle, him and the sister, they don't get along. Now the sister considers his wealth ill-gotten. I will not have anything to do with it. So he's like, I cannot help your mother now. She's never been in support of my career and my choice of life. So you guys go and sort yourself out. And then they'll go now to the church. The pastor will tell them that, unfortunately, there's not enough finance in the coffers. As a matter of fact, they just recently bought him a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon, but they can make do with 40 Ghana Cedis. Oh, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? And then the pastor still had the guts to ask them if they are going to attend Sundays, Sunday service. Like, how dare you? I'm coming here. Like, and then my mother is one of the founders of this church. She's been contributing tithe and offering. She's always there. And then now that she's in need of you and your assistance, the only thing you can tell me is, we are going to be with you in prayers. Are you kidding me? You know, so it's going to show you a lot of, you know, hypocrisy that happens to churches. Men of God, they're going to sell holy water, they'll sell handkerchief or what have you. You know, they call it, they say sanctification. These items have the powers to heal you from your sufferings. Whereas whenever they are ill, you don't see them using those items as selling to you. I mean, they're going to be going to churches, right? Or they go to the hospital, good hospitals. They're going to fly abroad. You see, so it shows you the hypocrisy, and it shows you that most of these persons are not to be trusted. They're just there for their gains. They are not truly ordained. They're not truly called. They're not there to serve their masses. They're just there to take from you. So that was a lesson this particular scene was showing you, right? And then now they're going to meet one of the friends. I think his name is Patlock, right? Who is a pickpocket. You know, he steals here and there. So he's gonna come up with this plan. Like, we have to rob a boss, and that is where the title of the film is coming from, a way boss. So we're going to look for a boss. We'll go to the bus station. We'll focus on a particular one that has a lot of passengers, right? And you can tell if these passengers have a lot of money. We're going to see based on the items they're carrying, their luggages and all, right? They were going to pick, and then they finally stumble on this particular bus, and that's where the entire robbery, you know, everything that the heist, and it happened. Unfortunately, they didn't make away with the money, and the little one they were able to get before they could rush to the hospital, the mother died, so they were unable to save the mother's life. So like everything they did, honey, it was all in vain, because like I said, they robbed the bus, and the reason was to save the mother's life, but she ended up dying. Right now, the acting is terrible. Let's talk about the directing first. Mr. Sedufia and Kofi Asamoah, no disrespect intended. What were you guys thinking? Yeah. See, the pacing of this film. Let's talk about the heist part where they decided to rob this boss, right? If you die, they go drag Kansute. The acting for the house. I've never seen a poorly produced film like this particular. I'm not exaggerating it. You guys should go and watch it. Then you come back. You even tell me that I'm even being nice. I'm being nice with my choice of words. Their acting is terrible. Be it Kiki, be it Kiki. Bibi's name should be Salma something. Salma Mumin. Oh, I love her. Right. First off, she's gorgeous. The two girls, beautiful. I'll give it to them. And then you're equally gonna get a couple of actors like cameo. I think John Dumelo. I think his appearance was very brief. It was just short. Which was cool. And then there is equally Too Sweet Annan. He's one of the bandits. And there was Roslyn Gisa. She's one of the passengers. I'm just giving like a shout out. And then there's Ajete Annan, who was the doctor in the film. You know, yeah, there were a few popular people. Even this man, I forgot his name. You know, this popular, I think he's a broadcaster, a journalist. You know, always laugh. This part, you know, he was equal. I think he was a police officer and stuff, right? Okay, this is my review. Let's talk in terms of the directing. It's poorly done. The screenplay, the screenwriting. They were trying to be like Nigerians in this film, to be honest. I think they were trying to give me King of Boys, but it was poorly executed. Because even their uncle who claimed to be the gangster, look at the boys, baby, because you have tattoos doesn't make you a bad boy. Because you have tattoos all over your body does not make you a gangster. They were boring. They never went on any mission, no robbery, nothing whatsoever. He was just on his wheelchair and speaking Bibi English and claiming to be a gangster, a bad man, you know. And then the guns, you could tell that these are toy guns. They never used it. It was used only just one time where he shot one of his boys for betraying him. Like, we've seen better, baby. Like, come on. Come on. You want to give me gun, baby? Give me real shooting. Are you kidding me? It was poorly executed. Oh, very boring. And then, now let's talk about the mother. Guys, let's be very honest. The exaggeration here, the hyperbole here is crazy. The mother here, now, she was trying to beg one of her daughters, the youngest one, not to join the sister to go fight, right? Now, the sister, you know, this altercation, the struggle, now she falls. See the way the woman fall. And then look at the illness where the doctor proclaimed, and after this little fall, I don't understand. She alone needs an operation. And then her acting, I think her name is Kamuri. In the film is Auntie Nuni, yeah. She's one of the best female veterans in the Ghana film industry. She's been there from the word go, yeah, right? But I was so disappointed to see her performance in this film. I don't know what, it's like they didn't pay her well. Like, what was this about? She being the patient on the bed. Oh, die. No. I was like, please. Netflix, Thunder will fire you for putting this film there. Thunder wants you there. Let me speak like a Nigerian. Ogun will kill you there. Because what there? Anyways, guys, so I'm going to give this film, I'm going to rate this film. I rate this film a 2 on 10. It's probably done. Even with the big stars in it, it was sheesh, baby, And then the worst part is, like I said, the scenes where, where they hijack the bus and wow. Anyways, guys, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Very soon, Ghanaians will be like, we have films on Netflix. You call this one a film on Netflix, honey? Go check out some Cameroonian films like Fisherman Diary, like Nganu, and our upcoming one, Bipanda, Mabanda. Just that's what they call films. You see this one? I'm glad it's soon going to be leaving Netflix. Anyways, if you have nothing to do, you have a lot of data, you don't know who to troll, then go check it out. I do not recommend. It's not good for your health. I am Chioma. Ghanaians, do better. I am Chioma Ayomide. I am Chioma Ayomide Darling. But hey, there's a Ghanaian film on Netflix. So if you check it out, you're gonna love it. Aloe Vera. You know when it's good, I'll tell you it's good, right? Aloe Vera. Yes, Ghanaians have good films, but I'm just saying this particular one, Sedufia and Kofi Asamoah. You will not do well for this particular one. Anyway, guys, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Have you watched it? What's your take? Were you impressed? Were you not impressed? Me, a 2 on 10. See you next time. I am Darling Leonga or Chioma. Chioma Ayomide Darling Leonga. Bye.